Have you ever called a friend and you needed to have support and needed some sympathy or just a good listening ear? And you shared all of your hardships with them and they were amazing and compassionate. And then they took their turn and shared what they're struggling with and what they're going through. And you suddenly realize, wow, we each have our own version of hard. That happened to me today with a friend who we were sharing different things and reflecting with each other and in this beautiful, healthy way, and also encouraging each other to find that joy and that we're going to be okay. And then it dawned on me, we're each living out our own version of hard. And I remember saying, someone basically pointed out when you are doing something in life, whether it's building a business or living a simple life, there's your own version of hard. So choose your hard. Whether it's being single or being in a long term relationship or being married or getting divorced or choosing to break up or starting a family, all of these things, that's its own version of hard. Where we get mixed up a lot in life is that we project onto other people that when we look around, their life, we think, looks better than ours. And so my friend reflected today after I started sharing what I'm grateful for. She said, I'm a little bit jealous of the things you have going on in your life that are good. And I reflected to her, I'm a little bit jealous of the things that you have that are good. And we had to laugh a little bit and think, okay, we each have our own version of hard. We laughed and said maybe we can swap lives for a day. But the truth is, the more that you choose your version of hard, you choose your needs and desires and you focus on them, you can switch your mind from projecting wanting someone else's life to then living out your life and loving it because it's one that you designed and one that you continue to choose the hard and work on, but you get to grow into it and you get to evolve. We are each choosing our own version of hard. And when we get stuck in that moment where we're kind of sinking and believing, maybe this is not the life I want, sometimes we can pause and give a pattern interrupt and think about, what do I love about my life? What great things are going on? How am I loved by friends or family or maybe a romantic partner? How am I being given opportunities for growth and beauty and receiving? It can be hard because in the moment of what is our version of hard, we will get stuck in that, what is hard, what we're wrestling with, what we're struggling through, and we get lost and feeling lonely that we're the only one going through that. So if you're going through something hard, you're going through heartbreak, you're going through a painful breakup or a loss, and this is coming from someone who every day is processing grief and loss at a great magnitude, and many times I have tears come out because of the things that I grieve, and I do have to pause before I spin out and remember and remind my brain, you're still this valuable and lovely human being that's living out her purpose and that is deeply loved. No matter how many people say you're not, or reject, or choose to say unkind things, it's my own personal reminder to say, my life is a lovely life and I'm so grateful for it, even in the midst of pain. And that can be a huge challenge. But to avoid falling deep down into self-despair and victim mindset, it's the rewiring, it's the pattern interrupt in that moment of saying, hold on, while this is hard, while this is painful, let me look at every single thing that is beautiful. Even if it's like right now, me looking outside and I see the sun setting and it's coming through the leaves and it's just gloriously beautiful. Or noticing that I have fresh flowers out on my porch and it's just this lovely, crisp fall day, pulling in those things and letting them soak into the hardship and the grief and the pain. They're still hard, but they're my version of hard. And I'm not carrying someone else's version of hard, which might be having you know, 2 kids and running all over the place with their schedules and the amazing things they have going on, but it is a lot. It's very demanding on a parent. And or maybe it's somebody who has to work the night shift and they're exhausted and they keep pushing through and they don't feel like they're where they want to be in life, and they have other things that are painful, or they feel loneliness. We all have that version of hard and growing. And it's a choice to grow when things are hard. It's like pushing through the soil if you're a seed. It's hard opening and coming, out of the shell of the seed. It's not meant to be easy. It's hard, but you grow and you push through and you reach for the sun and continue to absorb and receive. And you realize it's all worth it. It's all beautifully worth it, even if it's hard, because I got this one life to live and I got to witness all of these beautiful things. And the pattern interrupt can always be, let me witness something beautiful today. Let me bring the joy to someone else, and continue on day after day, understanding our own version of hard. And that maybe our version of hard is the best thing that could be for us. And allowing ourselves to be in that and wrestle with it and grow with it and maybe even be grateful for it. It's even hard for me to accept that that might be the case for my own grief and my own hardship. But finding gratitude for it can also help you align with how to grow with it and how to become through it. It's your superpower as a human, almost. Think about tonight, before you go to bed, write down what your versions of hard are that you're choosing. And things, maybe 3 things that you want to change, that you can begin to adjust if they're hard and you don't really want them to be. And when you do that tonight, write down how you want to live out your life so it's your version of hard but good work that you love. And then write down everything you're grateful for. Leave in the comments tomorrow after you've done this exercise what came up for you and maybe how you felt the next morning. Maybe it changed something for you. Maybe it shifted something for you. I'm April Kensington. I love you. I'll see you soon.